We examine the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there is a young troll. You have a feeling it's going to be a long night.
I really can't stand you, and I hate how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I mentioned that?
You say it pretty much every time we talk, yeah. Maybe there's a logic to it. We don't know.
I like
Who
the one on
cares?
the bottom right that's rotating for no reason.
This code, when executed, immediately causes the user's computer to explode and places a curse on the user forever, along with everyone he knows and everyone he'll ever meet.
What the fuck? Actually, why don't we make a pact to delete this one from our logs? I'm just shuddering here, scrolling up and reading this.
Yeah, okay. The DMs between them getting leaked would be disastrous, it's true. What the fuck? What's going on? I'm scared. Hi.
Oh, woman.
Okay, we're back.
Hi,
We're
guys.
back again.
Hello.
It keeps happening. I keep saying that in the intro because I'm not sure what else to say.
Yeah, we've been here.
We've been here before.
It's been 3 days. He hasn't let me leave.
Been down this road before. This is fucking New Jersey.
I've driven on this road before.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just jump into it, all right?
Yeah.
Deal with Apocalypse Arisen. All right, this is you. You've seen her and you've heard her described as being sad to talk to, so I guess go with that.
Did you set up the teams?
Still working on it, but yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon. And I guess leaving this dimension? That is what happens, right?
Yes.
So I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here?
I don't know about that.
Oh. Will you at least be able to leave the voices behind?
I don't know about that either.
Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you until you die?
Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things. Even our inevitable failure. Though it will briefly masquerade as victory.
Wow, fuck. That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Thready was right. You are such a drag to talk to these days.
She was right about a lot of things.
Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I am so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare your spooky conundrums tonight. You're kind of pissing me off.
But you like to talk to me. This is a fact, not a question. They told me.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay a message for me. Tell them to go haunt my huge creaking bone bulge.
Why do you like to talk to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we're supposed to save the world together. I also talk to you because, in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself and perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain the cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant brain causes me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. That was a joke. Here, type ha.
Ha.
Now type it again.
Ha.
There you go. You are now officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet.
Sollux. I actually would like it if you were happy.
Okay, thank you for saying so.
You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot.
Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything.
Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once.
Why don't you ask Karkat? He's way angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine?
I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny, and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure, a failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical.
If you think that we are going to fail, why wouldn't you get mad about that? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time.
They never lied, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest. Though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission, this game will not save the world.
The fuck?
And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than that of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and orchestrators of the great undoing.
I don't want to play anymore then.
You will, though.
Fuck that, just watch. This shit is dusted. Check me out, all dusting it like a saucy fucking maid.
It cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Sollux.
Who cares? I'm yanking the grub tube on this overpunctured bitch. I'm telling Red Team Leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as Blue Team Leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours solo, be my guest.
You were never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter.
Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice it would make your head spin like dervish in a fucking blender. So get off your high hoof beast.
I'm coming up.
Huh? Up where? Hello? Abort.
What the fuck?
Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time.
I'm not the leader anymore. Karkat is.
He is?
He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader.
Okay, that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll go talk to him about it.
What's going on?
Nothing. This game sucks and AA is full of crap. Sorry about all this.
Yeah.
Hey, change of plan. We aren't playing this game anymore.
Hey! Guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader! It's me! Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed!
I know, she told me. I don't care. The game is bad news. It will cause the end of the world, not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing. Writing your shitty code or whatever.
So pathetic! This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition. Terezi and I have already established a connection, and we are making great progress here. We are a great team, and I am a fantastic leader. We will beat this game in no time, while your team is clearly still asleep at the thorax.
Oh god, no, you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing. You should too.
Amazing! You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship cancel. There, it's official. Bye-bye friendship.
Oh, like you haven't said that like a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes, and being ugly and horrible in every way, and having stupid little nubby horns.
To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is a hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you gave yourself so you can feel just a tiny bit less loathsome.
Oh no, more childish burns. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker, period.
No, it's also clear now. You were a fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff you just say. Oh, Karkat will never understand. What I wrote is bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet, do nothing at all.
Wait, KK...
I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve my computer's performance.
No, don't.
How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code, which is a meaningless thing to do with code anyway? What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not sneak some bad clip art into the files too and pretend that it's code?
Oh god, no, don't run that. I'm furious.
What would happen?
I'm not sure, but it would be really, really bad if you ran it. Just don't.
Ah! Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Compiling as we speak. It will auto-run when it finishes. And now I have to go attend to something outside because Terezi is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops, forget I said that. It was privileged information.
You are the dumbest grubfucker on the planet, I swear.
Later, douchebag.
KK, do not run that code. Hello?
Carcinogeneticist's computer exploded.
Oh my god.
You are highly startled by the totally unexpected explosion. Karkat and his friends and everyone they would ever meet thereafter would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Sollux's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus. Every troll's Lucis would soon die. All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead Lucis, each prior to entering the medium. Upon entry, they would have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after the kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians, and would be guided by them along their journeys. Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered their enemies unnecessarily. The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or the doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare. Lament. Why did you send Karkat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you, but why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble. Delete. Ooh.
What?
He's just doing it through terminal, which is, yeah, fair enough. While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around. You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple till-death program. Its main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe. When the universe dies, a mysterious subprogram will be executed. You have no way of knowing what that subprogram does. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years. And even then, what harm could a virus do after the expiration of the universe? This file always struck you as quite odd. But Sollux, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perceptual luxuries of our vision omnipresent. When executed, this subprogram will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe. This monstrous being with the power to travel through time is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the Great Undoing. He has the entire cadaver of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim. From its birth through its swelling maturity and tapering decay, in reality he is known to have marked for predation. He will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Sollux couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here.
Hold up. Is this one of the servers at the edge of the universe where the fucking old gods are?
Yes, this is another server. This is a different one to the one.
Yeah, because the other one was Rose's was pink.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is a different server running this virus that
in the middle of fucking nowhere
summons the demon that already exists because the demon is the one who wrote the virus or made the virus and put it there in the first place to summon himself. You know, time shenanigans. Anyway. Sounds like your Lucis is agitated about something up there. You already gave him his serving of honey today. If he thinks he can get more, well, that's just greedy. You wonder what could be bothering him. You keep your enormous bicyclops, or bicyclops. I'm not entirely sure which is funnier.
Hey, you know what? Good for him.
I like bicyclops. Yeah, good for
Cyclops is
him.
definitely funnier, but good for him.
Good for him. Chained to the roof of your communal hive stem. It is the only place there is room for him. Dueling with him on the roof during feeding time is a daily ordeal. And she's here. Be the other girl. You are now one of the 5 other girls.
Nice.
Whee!
Gotta dig the chainsaw.
Gotta dig it. Okay, Frog Temple. Different one.
What?
Stop being the other girl. You are now no longer the other girl, or any of the other 5 for that matter. What's the name of this dude sitting in his 4-wheel device? Enter name. Your name is Tavros Nitram. You are known to be heavily arrested by fairy tales and fantasy stories. You have an acute ability to commune with the many creatures of Alternia, a skill you have utilized to capture and train a great many. They are all your friends, as well as your warriors, which you put in battle through a variety of related card and role-playing games. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You like to engage in the noble practice of Alternian slam poetry, possibly the oldest, most revered, and certainly freshest art form in your planet's rich history. You have a profound fascination with the concept of flight and all lore surrounding the topic. You believe in fairies, even though they aren't real. Your troll tag is Adios Toreador, and you speak in sort of faltering manner. Well, what will you do? Cut to the chase and play card games immediately.
He's a fucking Pokemon trainer. This is beautiful.
You kickstart a rousing match of Fiduspawn with the only friend you've got to play with in person, your loyal Lucis Tinkerbell. You take a look at the favorable hand you dealt yourself and crack a mischievous smile. With a host plush at the ready, you quickly lob an Ugona bomb and catch your adversary off guard.
Ew.
Dubious beast. Wretched.
Whoa!
Horseroni, I choose you! Tavros, command faithful steed. With a brooding whinny, Horseroni shuffles his mighty hooves and makes short work of the Fidusucker, boosting his vitals. Horseroni is now primed and raring for battle. Look out, Tinkerbell. Spawn Tech, Slumber Buddies. You use your awesome bestial communion abilities and bend the ferocious stallion to your whim. Tinkerbell can't stand the suspense. Nap time. Everybody wins. Horseroni gains a bunch of levels. In no time, he will be ready to breed and you can put him out to stud.
Yay!
Good game, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Time to do some other stuff, you guess.
Oh my fucking god, Tavros is awesome.
What a guy. I love this
He's
guy.
so happy. Look at him. Yay!
Everyone wins. Roll up your ramp. This is how you get up to your Recuperacun when it's time to rest. It's kind of a production getting in and out. Hop in. You can't fit all the way in because of your huge horns. Makes it hard to get any solid shut-eye. Oh great, now you're covered in slime. Why did you do this? You're going to have to change your clothes. There goes another solid hour down the tubes. Aw, damn, and there goes your 4-wheel device down the ramp. That happens a lot. Take Lance. After a major cleanup rigmarole, and a lot of crawling around your respite block, you equip your Jousting Lance.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa.
You like to practice your jousting outside. One day, you hope to prove yourself worthy of recruitment into the halls of the dreaded Imperial Cavalreapers, assuming you are not slated for culling first on account of your disability, or really any other arbitrary reason. Admire posters. You wheel over to your favorite poster featuring Pupa Pan, which is your favorite thing. You have always fantasized that one day intrepid young Pupa would come and take you away, and together you would fly to a beautiful paradise planet of legend that has all sorts of fanciful stuff like pirates, treasure, a cruel villain with a missing arm and a missing eye, and these weird aliens called Indians. Okay.
Jesus!
I guess it is Peter Pan. Fair. All right, whatever. You have left your window open since you were very young, just in case Pupa stopped by one night and decided to splash a pinch of special stardust in your face. You have had this interest far prior to your accident. Being paralyzed isn't what made you want to be able to fly. That would be dumb and would make no sense. Being paralyzed does sort of make you want to be able to walk, though. Also, way in the future. Over the course of your long journey, at one point you were fitted with a cool pair of robo-legs. The guy who likes to build robots built them for you. But then, he does like to break them more than he likes to build them. It's usually why he builds them in the first place. Occasionally, though, he will allow philanthropy to override misanthropy. Yep, okay.
Another weird made-up word.
Misanthropy. You were lucky enough to have a friend who didn't mind getting her hands dirty on account of your best interest. A friend with a chainsaw.
Nice.
The guy who likes to build robots just stood there and watched. It would always make everyone uncomfortable whenever he would just stand there and watch. And way back again. But before that, you had to scoot around in your wheel device throughout the various worlds of the medium and endure all sorts of follies related to your disability, which, on account of their great plurality and marginal relevance, we will not get to see. Just as well. Wow, look what happens when you space out and contemplate the future like that. The messages start piling up. Deal with AG. This is me, AG.
Right on.
Tavros.
Hey.
Red team is gonna bite the dust. And I know you are on the red team.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, you totally are. My team's got no use for a boy that can't make no use of his legs. You were fated for a team of losers full of blind girls and lame boys and cranky imbeciles.
Okay, you're probably right about that, but I shouldn't be talking to you.
Oh?
I promised I wouldn't talk to you anymore.
What? Promised who?
Rufio.
Oh my god, who's that? I hate this guy already.
He's, okay. Someone said I should give myself esteem and name, and to be careful about what I say to make sure I don't hurt his feelings.
So he's imaginary? A fake? Like a made-up friend the way fairies are. Made-up, make-believe, fakey fake fakes. Who told you to do something so fraudulent?
GA. But I don't know if she was joking about it. It might be a joke. I don't know, but I did it anyway.
Oh man, what a meddler. I hate her meddling. Why is she always meddling? I don't know if it was a joke, but man. I don't think it was a joke. It was more like, okay, complete this analogy. Laughing is to a joke as meddling is to... Exactly. That's what she just did to you. It is worse than a joke. It is worse than anything you can do. Next time, tell her to canon. That's what I do. But she keeps bugging me. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? I guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to me so much, though. I guess I don't mind. It's cool. Anyway, Tavros, you've been amazingly boring as usual, so I'm going to go.
Okay.
This show needs to get on the freaking road. Believe it or not, the blue team doesn't have a single player in the session yet, while you guys have like 2 or 3 or such. Unbelievable. I wonder what the holdup is. Oh, well, let's face it, you guys need the head start. Okay, anyway, good luck to you. It'll be just like old times. Adios, Toria Snore.
Bye.
God, I hate her.
She sucks. Why is she so evil?
Yeah.
She's coming after my boy for
She's
no
coming
reason.
after my boy. What the fuck?
What the fuck? No.
That's fucked up of her to do that. Anyway, Tavros, rap with TC.
Nice.
Motherfuck my brother. I'm so sorry. I kind of zoned out there.
Hi, that's okay. I wasn't expecting you to not be zoned out for any reason, so I guess I don't understand your apology.
All right. Fuck yeah. It's all good anyway. I just zoned out when I was supposed to be all about telling you, tell you you're all on my team.
Yeah. The red team, you mean?
Shit, motherfucking yeah, my wicked motherfucker. Honk, honk, honk.
Okay, that's great. I just heard about this from someone I don't want to talk about, but it still basically qualifies as good news.
Yeah, honk, 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 honk. Ah, fuck. You stole my fucking nose, bro. What got you even up the gumption to fucking do the shit like that?
I don't know. It's just kind of the obvious thing to do. Stick the circle in front of the dots and behind the bendy one. Plus, oh yeah, my horns. Maybe we can slam about it.
Yeah, I could kick the shit out of some rhymes, bro. I'll stir up some fucking hell mirth and rip open a fucking bag of harsh whimsy.
Yeah, you can talk about the clown things, which I don't really understand ever, but that's okay because it's kind of funny. Whereas I'll address some topics pertaining to my interests and I guess personal motifs.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That be how shit's all usually up and fucking locked, bro. But first, here's the thing with the game.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about the red team game.
Yeah, okay, if I remember right, this is how we're juggling this shit. Lots of fucking balls in the air. Terezi connected to Karkat, so he's fucking chill. Then I'm supposed to connect to her soon and get her all chilled too. But she's in the woods doing something. When she comes back, she starts playing. So in the mean motherfucking time, I'm supposed to get you to connect to me. But I fucking spaced out and forgot. Because I guess I was way too motherfucking chill up in this shit.
Yeah, I understand.
So just download this motherfucker I'm sending you so we can kick this bitch down the stairs.
Okay, I'll do that. And in the meantime, shall I cue up the strict beats?
Oh, brother, now you all fucking up and done it. You are fucking wheel deep in a big sloppy massacre pie topped with motherfucking whipped rhyme. How strict are those beats at, motherfucker?
Well, I turned up those bitches to pretty stern, set beats to lecture, and I'm kind of going hog wild on the curmudgeon knob, which I had recently installed.
God damn. Tell me more while I get my reach on for this frosty brew.
Okay. Imagine an array of beats that set limits. They got a rule book. It doesn't pay to skim it because there's not a lot of latitude. They won't stand for an attitude, and crossing them's a habit you'd not really want to get into because they'd get pretty mad at you.
Ugh, so fucking fresh. You need to be slapped fucking silly with a mouth like that.
And if you got a problem with it, then I suggest you go and rap, dude.
Okay, I will. Just let me sneak up on this bottle of Fago and snap its neck like I'm a fucking laugh assassin. Okay, are those beats still chill?
Yeah.
Are they motherfucking strict?
Yeah.
Aight. Crack. Yes. Motherfucking kick it.
Let's go.
You both then proceed to have one of the worst rap-offs in the history of Paradox Space.
Fuck
Anyway.
yeah, dude.
You make your way through the burning woods to meet the Lucis you never had. It's time for her to hatch. It's now or never. Since the world is about to end anyway, you suppose it no longer matters if the doomsday scale is tipped? The counterweight is the skull of an ancient mother grub, slain thousands of solar sweeps ago. The egg contains a rare species of dragon which remains blind until maturity, using its other senses to survive. It has balanced the skull here for millennia, waiting for the warmth of a meteor-sparked forest fire before hatching. In case it wasn't clear, dragons are real. Whoa.
Aww.
While she slept in her egg, she would communicate with you in your sleep. After your accident, she would use your dreams to teach you to detect the world around you without vision. As you learned, your dreams became more vivid. Where before there was darkness, odors and flavors painted a striking picture. You found yourself surrounded by bright honey walls, and in the sky was a huge, tasty ball of cotton candy, which is this sweet troll delicacy we wouldn't know anything about. The first time you caught a glimpse of this world in your dreams, there was no turning back. The young Lucis would take to the sky and promptly get herself killed. This would be much more shocking and maybe a little bit more sad if we didn't already know it was going to happen. We already knew this, but of course you didn't. Unsurprising development.
Whoa!
Genuine distress.
Oh!
The dragon never smelled it coming. She would fall to your tree hive. On your return, she would be scooped up by a sympathetic ally and deposited into the kernel sprite. Then you and she could talk. There would be plenty to discuss. The Doomsday device would display the amount of time you had to get back to your hive and enter the medium before the forest was destroyed. At the time, it wouldn't occur to you to wonder whether the device was directly responsible for the apocalypse or merely served as its precisely calibrated harbinger, and it certainly wouldn't occur to you to cast doubt on the perceived difference between those two things. It wouldn't until later, when you better understood the game you were about to play. Be the other girl. You are now the other girl.
Oh no.
Render the girl in a more symbolic manner. That's better. Now we can be properly introduced. Who's this spooky lady?
Nice.
Yeah, you kinda gotta get that rendering style right.
Bloink.
Enter name. Your name is Aradia Megiddo. You once had a number of interests, which in time you have lost interest in. You seem to recollect once having a fondness for archaeology, though now have trouble recalling this passion. It nonetheless has led you to find your present calling, which came through the discovery of these mystic ruins on which you presently stand, and which you recently desecrated out of boredom. Guiding you to this calling were the voices of the dead, which you have been able to hear since you were young. The voices have become louder as the great undoing approaches. This trend in escalation began after an accident involving a certain kind of role-playing, which might have been another of your interests once upon a time. It doesn't matter much anymore. The accident resulted in the death of your Lucis, which prompted you to leave your home and take up these ruins as residence. On the instruction of your ancestors, you have recovered mysterious technology from the ruins, and convinced a friend to adapt it into a game that will bring about the destruction of your civilization. And by convinced, you suppose you mean tricked. He has tentatively named the game Scrub, which is a word that is not terribly elegant. If it were marketed by a legitimate game company instead of rapidly patched together by a young hacker, it would ostensibly be given a better title. He is presently mobilizing 12 friends to play it, including him and yourself. He believes he will lead the blue team, but he is wrong. Your troll tag is Apocalypse Arisen, and there is typically a pronounced hollowness to your words. What will you do? Retrieve computer. Ouija. It's not up to you to decide what you retrieve from your Silodex. It's up to the spirits.
Oh.
Looks like the spirits are being cooperative today, if a bit cryptic as usual. Who's this douchebag?
Whoa!
You found this baffling artifact some time ago on one of your digs. The creature on its facade is completely mystifying. You have taken to using it as your primary computing device on account of its bizarre novelty, as well as convenient portability. Oh, look who's bothering you again. She's always bugging you. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? You guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to you so much, though. You're okay with it. You're okay with a lot of things. Aradia, Humor GA. Hi again, Aradia.
Oh no.
So, I guess tonight is the night you blow everything up? Is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
No. Or, yes. Yes, there's nothing, and no, you can't. But you shouldn't pretend as if you believe this has anything to do with the state of my mind, or the decisions it will make, or has already made.
Yeah, I guess not. I thought I'd be friendly, though, and remind you that you do in fact have a hand in all the terrible things that are about to happen. Because that's what friends are for. And the fact that what ensues will be terrible is an immutable fact I am stating for the record. And the fact that we will not be on the same team is similarly immutable. It does not mean that teamwork is what isn't happening, is what isn't taking place here.
Sorry, I didn't follow that.
I'll be here to help, if you need me.
Okay. Thanks.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Waiting for the apocalypse is so boring. You guess you'll check on Sollux to see how he's coming along with those teams. Check on Sollux. You then had a conversation we already read, which began like this and ended like this. And then you went up. Go up.
Go up. Whoa.
Just lift him. You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussing and meddling. Get bugged by AG. Me talking to... No, you are Aradia. Never mind. I
No,
forgot
this is me.
for a second. Okay, splendid. Aradia.
Oh boy. That's way too many of the same letter in a row twice.
I know. So we're about to get started, right? Have you checked Sollux yet? Do you have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which name do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia?
How about 8 eyes minus 7? I didn't trick him. It's not like that.
Okay, whatever. The point is, once you've pulled the finely woven silken mesh over his dumb, different-colored eyes, you and I will start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work, right? Wait, do you mind if we're co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it was okay with you.
I don't care.
Great, that's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? That is how this works, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's going to be great. From me to you. Just from me alone and nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
Okay, well, I'm sure it will be very thoughtful.
Hey, speaking of which, what will the name of our team be?
The blue team.
No. I know that. I mean the name of our team. You and me. Just us.
I haven't given it any thought, nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together, and name that team, then knock yourself out.
I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know. What are our shared interests? I guess I never really thought about this. I guess I'm used to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in profiles. Come on, let's brainstorm.
Nah.
Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you must admit it will be nice to rebound from the team charge debacle.
I never think about that anymore.
Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am running my mouth and opening up old wounds, while at the very same time trying to make amends. What an idiot.
It's okay.
Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't going to be on the blue team, is he?
Which loser?
Your old team buddy?
No.
Oh, thank fucking goodness. Talk about dead weight. You made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader.
I didn't exclude him for that reason. Or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen.
Man, now I've got this huge beef grub lodged in my nook just thinking about him. I'm gonna go give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live, later.
Don't do that, it's really childish. Ugh, wow.
Be the mysterious spider girl.
Wow.
You tried to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with that robo-arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn about her a little later. Sollux, get back to Aradia.
Aradia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. It was like the handle with a bald guy going really fast, and I with his toupee. So I'm sorry. It was my fault.
It's okay.
I hope we are still friends.
Yes, we are.
So anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still going to play the game now. Because it's either that or get totally creamed by all these fucking space boulders. Hey, maybe we can make the best of the game anyway, even though I guess we are going to lose.
No, I'm sorry. You can't, Sollux. Not yet.
Oh my god, you're going to give me shit again? After I crawled on my belly like that, all groveling at you? Like some low-class guy with whatever colored blood is lower on the hierarchy than mine? What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now.
No, you're not. Trust me.
Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It is just my ability. It is from my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is where you laugh again.
Come to the window.
Why?
Because I'm outside.
BS.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Come closer, you'll see me. I promise.
God, I am just bulge deep in the fecal matter of a wildly incontinent hoof beast, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Lookout window. Okay, looking at this lousy, stupid goddamn window. Lousy, stupid goddamn psychics. Snap.
Whoa.
Nap time.
Goddamn.
Much later, when you would finally wake up, you'd discover all of your teammates had connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Wake up. The mind honey. Oh, some of it got in your mouth. You do not under any circumstance eat the mind honey.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, no! He's going Super Saiyan!
Ah!
Oh, fuck!
Optic blast. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Enter name. Your name is Nepeta Leon. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in a friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using the blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt, and other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is Arsenic Catnip, and your speech precedes itself with the face of your Lucis, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you have ever seen. What will you do? Let's see, yeah, because you can even see it's a cat with two mouths.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Retrieve claws from arms. You are always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else. I keep doing the lisp by accident because I've been forcing
I did notice it, yeah.
It keeps happening. I keep doing it. It's unfortunate. Scratch Lucis behind ears. Scritch, scritch.
Huh.
She sure enjoys a good scratch. Pounce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the Fountain of Cute. You ride your sure-pod mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that will happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Later there was a cave-in. Yeah, all the Lucises die. They all die.
Yeah. Fuck, that
Unfortunate.
sucks.
It's tough. but we know they're all gonna die, so... anyway, Nepeta, examine computer. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw. On a computer! It would be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with that game. That seems to be all anybody's talking about lately. Answer Karkat.
Aw.
Aw, kitties.
Hey!
AC perks up curiously. She wiggles her rear end a bit and then chases something she sees bounce into one of Karkat's shoes.
Karkat can't believe he has to sink this low. Karkat can't believe he's asking a feral girl in a cave to join his team. Karkat mystifies in infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says I am? Wondrously.
Yes. And Karkat can't fucking believe that Karkat thinks about that a bit. Yes, and Karkat can't fucking believe that. Karkat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers up all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Karkat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building, even if it's in the most inane possible context. You're gonna be doing a lot of it.
Yes, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is at ATTCGCCG. We need someone to connect to Toreador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one, but she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever. What else is new? So I guess that leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in.
All right, I will talk to him about that. Oh, AC pauses and looks up with a little bit of chagrin. I forgot I have to talk to someone else about this. I have been procrastinating.
Oh, God, are you really serious?
It's not that big of a deal.
This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
He's not so bad.
He's scum. But do whatever you've got to do, I guess. Tavros is waiting.
Consult with friend on the matter.
Oh.
Centaur's testicle.
That's me.
That's you. He's
What is he?
big, muscle, strong, big.
Oh, he's just a big
strong.
motherfucker. All
He
right.
builds robots.
Cool.
We know this.
Right,
Big
he
muscle,
builds robots,
but
but
then
also
destroys
he's
them
huge.
because he's big
Fucking
and
awesome.
Also, he's kind of racist.
Oh, God.
Well,
What the
more like
fuck?
classist, I guess, because they're all the same race. But we'll get to that. But just keep that in mind. Big classist robot building big guy muscles. That's what you should be keeping in mind, I guess.
That's so many requirements. I'm just gonna pull
don't
out
know.
a random voice.
I think you can. I think with that you'll figure something out that'll work.
Right on.
AC twitches her friendly whiskers at CT.
Hi.
CT perplexes over where he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, "Now where did that silly old wrench go?"
Look, what are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But oh look! CT peeks around the corner to find that a very playful kitty has stolen the robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishnesses. You'll stop now.
Rawr. You're so lame.
I'm not. I'm fine.
No, lame.
No, I'm not.
Lame.
No!
You've never played a fun pretend game with me even once. Even Karkat does it sometimes, even if he does mean it in a grumpy but insincere way. But at least it's still fun.
Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so that you can use your silly percent signs. Or use these absurd words that you can shoehorn a 100 into, even if it's not strictly replacing Lou. You are so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with his nose, you have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the hell?
Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Oops. Sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes has loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, I don't care. They're fun. And I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you.
Rarg, you are such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not, and I know you like games. Look at that silly bow and arrow you always type. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful, fun thing? I am so onto you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
Lol. BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof classes for centuries.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes. Have you ever even successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew, you're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. But I'm a creep.
But I'm a creep. Play the fucking clip of the guy from Book of the Dead.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, I'll play that. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
Fuck, I gotta lock back in.
Yeah, fuck the fuck in. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
Damn it, the voice I'm doing isn't helping.
It's
Oh
unfortunate.
god. I'm trying to do like Ivan Drago from
Yeah.
Rocky.
No, I think you're cooking.
You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Yaha.
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games, with very high stakes. Not the kind played by translucent green wigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard in their little wiggler-bottom diaper stubs. As it happens, I have arranged to play just such a game tonight. Aradia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by perchance, it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by a persnickety twist of fate, she will be on the red team, with her other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games. Well,
Absolutely not.
absolutely. Well.
I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I will take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
That's nonsense! You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity that would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as a scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to understand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That's final.
Brrrr.
Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can't... Huh?
Why did that line say XPO at the beginning? That's not her.
Oh
thingy's
yeah,
face.
I guess she did a different face.
Okay.
Like a crossed eyes, tongue out, mouth
And then-
open.
Mouth open. Oh, I see.
I guess that's fair.
Got it. All right, weird.
Anyway,
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers or telepathy or anything.
No. I do not. And yet you will do as I say.
Yes, we'll just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction.
Yes.
You're angry, and I appreciate that. But it doesn't matter. Discussion over.
ah,
Yeah, real. Honest reaction.
my most honest reaction.
To whoever the fuck that
Yeah,
was.
it's fucked up. It's fucked up that like she's
Awful
like,
guy.
this is my best friend, and then he's like emotionally manipulative and the worst.
The worst guy. God, I hate him.
God, I hate this
I
guy.
can't wait on his downfall.
Yeah, I'm praying on his downfall. Give Tavros the bad news.
AC curls up in Tavros's lap.
Okay, for the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad.
AC takes a long nap, and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news.
Oh no, is what I say about the bad news, not the nap.
Tavros, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed.
Oh, that's okay. Then I guess he said no then?
Yes, unfortunately. I'm so mad.
It's probably for the best that you listen to him.
I don't know. You think so?
Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you.
Perhaps. But I still feel bad.
I'll find another player, it's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team.
Okay, thanks.
You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game that you are playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Tinkerbell?
Oh no! Not Tinkerbell!
No! Some time ago,
Aw.
you stand in your room on a healthy pair of legs and in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy skylark, and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You are about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious real-world consequences. But that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign program for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Contact fellow Team Charge member. Also, this is, just as a note...
This is normal Aradia.
Be slightly more jubilant with Aradia here, I think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon. Cool. Mine too. I don't know where Teresia is, though. She's running late. Oh, should we wait? No. I'll be here clouding her campaign for her regardless. Or with or without her. Her loss if she doesn't make it. It'll give you a chance to gain some ground. Okay. You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level, but I suppose it will be rewarding when you get there. Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer. I couldn't agree more. You might be the only Flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying. Yeah, I guess. Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help. Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aradia. No problem.
Hatch campaign. Your
Whoa.
campaign's gaming flapstractions hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight.
Nice.
They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Go outside and begin adventure. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions, due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out here. A little later.
Well? Hey, boy Skyshit, are you just gonna stand there all night? Make your move, make your move, make your move!
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak? Weak.
Wiki, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse-making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice. Make your move. Advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no, absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best.
I guess.
I ain't imagined, yeah.
I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet you couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of cluckbeast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitram in an abscond off. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering, theoretically, but I don't think...
Hey, pipe down. Make your move. Advance or abscond. Advance or abscond. Roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay, hold on for one moment. Aradia? Hey, are you there? Hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay.
Time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome no matter what the dice do.
So you give up?
Yeah. Maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands? To make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. I mean, real-life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do?
God damn it.
Mind powers.
No.
Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He's everything you're not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa. Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa, fly! Adios, Toria, dumbass.
He jumped me off a cliff with my brain and my legs also, and now they feel invisible. Well, I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt. Hey, assholes, stop playing games for girls!
Anyway, back in the present. You know what? We'll read this in the next episode. I
was
think
gonna say,
it's an
hasn't
hour.
been like
Yeah,
over an hour or
It's
something?
just over an hour, but I wanted to
Yeah.
get through that scene because I think,
Oh my god.
yeah. God,
So
she's
we've
the
encountered
worst.
two characters who just fucking suck.
Yeah, sometimes, I mean, look, troll society is pretty brutal, and some of them are even worse than normal.
Yeah, Jesus.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, wow.
Man,
Fuck.
Yeah, no, some of them are the worst people.
Good lord.
Sometimes they get redemption arcs. Sometimes they don't.
I've got to imagine the racist guy does not get a redemption arc.
Who knows?
Who fucking knows, man? Who knows? I mean, he makes. We already. Spoiler alert that we already got.
Yeah,
I mean,
spoiler
he
alert,
does
but we
make-
know this.
He does make Tavros' legs, so like he
Yeah.
does something useful.
Yeah, he's like, he does do a good thing, but he's also very classist.
Yeah.
Which I guess is kind of also racist because, like, it is kind of a, like, blood color is from birth, so it's racist and classist at the same time. Anyway, yeah, he sucks. I don't like him. But yeah, that's it for this episode. We'll pick up in the next one and get through some more of these troll shenanigans. Yippee! Yippee!
Yay! Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.